You need some kind of equipment to start. It's not gonna be much. At the minimum, lowest possible bar, I'll say it's at least laptop, a somewhat decent laptop, not just like 20 years old laptop that barely start. You need some decent laptop to do it. So if you're starting without trucks, you don't have any carriers, you'll hopefully know very good to do dispatching after this session. You will first need to find your first customer. So your first carriers, all you need for that is laptop. You don't need anything much more than that. If you live in the USA, you are not going to need phone service like Dialpad, Nextiva, like Ring Central or something similar. You're not going to need that. You can use your cell phone for that. If you find a carrier that you can start working, for example, today is Monday, he wants to start tomorrow. You finished all the paperwork. He signed all paperwork that you provided him to sign. That gives you right to do dispatching at his name and his company name. You can start working. All you need is a laptop. You will need also DAT account. DAT is load board. I would say biggest load board in USA for dispatchers, trucks, anybody who's doing trucking in any way possible is using DAT load board. From brokers, from shippers, carriers, smaller carriers, any kind of equipment you have, 53-foot drive-in, reefer, even box trucks, sprinter vans, everybody is using DAT. So first of all, you're gonna need that. I'll cover some costs. So at the minimum, if you take your old laptop, everybody has that nowadays. If you're outside of USA, you're gonna have to have a United States phone number. For example, you can use a service called Dialpad. It costs between 28 and 30 bucks a month. It's really not that expensive. If you're outside of the USA, I would suggest using Dialpad. Even if you are in the USA, you don't want to use your private number, go ahead, use Dialpad. You can also use Google Voice. It's completely free. Google Voice allows you to text, send pictures, call, everything with the number that's not same as your own number. You're gonna use your own number just to sign up. After that, you don't need your own number. You're just gonna use Google Voice phone number. Price of DAT is about 180 bucks a month. I think that's the cheapest option they have. That one has all options you're gonna need. Dialpad costs about 30 bucks a month. Also, if you're starting out business of dispatching carriers, different carriers, you're gonna need to find them. And to be able to find them and constantly work on finding them, kind of best option is to make a website. These days, they're like Wix.com, Squarespace. Trade website, for example, on Squarespace, it's gonna cost you 30 bucks a month. Domain, you're gonna need domain as well. That's gonna be 10 bucks a month. If we say you have old laptop, you can use that. You can use your phone. It's gonna cost you about $300 a month in subscriptions. That's at the minimum. Optimum would be, of course, a PC, a desk, chair, huge monitor. That would be optimal, or even 2 monitors, depending on how many trucks you have. On laptop, you can work with 1, 2, maybe 3 trucks. After that, you're gonna need something bigger.